Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Settlement Rising. How very good of you to join and stick around, take a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, enjoy, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed. Now we continue with, well, farming. That is what we started in the last episode. In that case here, it's needed. I'm looking forward to my first harvest because we are going down on food. We have grown quite a bit in the last episode to 56. We've reached the housing count there again, and in that case I have also reassigned a lot of people now to additional food production because, yeah, I don't want anyone to starve in my village here. Firewood is fine. There's always someone joining here, so let's actually reduce this. I was kicking them. If you kick them, someone else takes the job, right? We don't need 2 firewood cutters right now. I'd rather take another laborer that is transporting resources around, especially here to my construction sites. And yeah, 4 months of food, so berries are coming in. It's spring, so yeah, winter was, of course, something where a lot of food is being consumed. So now that it's spring, food goes up again. We have a lot of water in here, so why are you missing water? I guess that's beneath her, the farmer. They're waiting for a laborer to do the job, or is she doing it? No, she's going home. Okay, that was the farmer to getting the fertilizers. So in this case, they're also doing that. But there's water. Can we see how long this takes now to grow? I don't think so. Let's just hope that it grows quickly. Can we build a granary at this point? No, we can't. Level 2 housing. Level 2. And for this, we still need a trading dock and 100 people. Then we can upgrade the town center. There's also a house on fire. That's the first time, I think. So they're going... Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. They're rushing for the well and get the water over. Takes quite some time. Can we see any health bar? There it is, right? Come on. It's spreading, it seems. Getting bigger. At least we have the water. But I think we're going to need another well. If it takes this long for one fire. Hey, it doesn't go away. There it is. Nice. I'm actually going to expand my farm area here to the next level. Over there. Housing we still have, so we can... Yeah, some people are going to move in, but of course it's not ideal because we need to feed them somehow. 5 laborers. Might assign another one to the gatherer here. So we got 3 gatherers now working this area. Oh, look at that. There's a gold ore source that we just found. Yes, that's going to be a nice trading commodity. Up here we have more stuff that we could actually get. So let's have a road, kind of like. No, we don't need a road for now. What I would like to have is, I would like to have a gathering hut a bit further up here. It's not that far away from the center, right? So that we get this, and there's also deer habitat, so I might as well also get me another hunter. Going, because with that, we can use all of this up here. Oh, it's harvest season already. That's also nice. This happened quickly. So she has now food in the inventory, right? There it is. Lots of greens. Yeah, and this is also a new type of food. This should make people a bit happier now, because we have a 4th type of food. So berry, fish, meat, and greens. And with that, also my food storage goes up a bit. It's being then stored. Yep, in the storage. So we really need another storage area here. Let's build one. Probably then, yeah, might be a good idea to have it then right here. Or here. Just where the well is, basically. So let's have our storage area here. And I would also like to work on my trading dock. Though it's quite expensive. Let's make it so that it kind of like ends with the town hall road, right? so that we have it kind of like going down here. That looks fine. Let's have this massive construction starting right here. Yeah, looking good on the food for now, but it's November. And we didn't really get that many berries and meat in, so I'm a bit worried about this, honestly. There is a hunter here. Let's assign a second hunter to this deer habitat. And this gathering hut is being constructed right now. Getting a few more people in. 61 we have. Yeah, we should really stop building houses for now. I need to stabilize my economy there before we let any more people in. Beginning of winter, and we don't have that much food left. No berries. Another crop field has been finished though, so we are also going to push grains here again. Lots of herbal medicines for now, so that should be fine. And a housing shortage is totally fine. It's called population control. And there we have our gathering hut number 3, I think it is at this point. Come on, please finish it. There you go. We can assign someone to that, and he's going to go all the way up here. There's lots of herbs, greens, mushrooms. Yeah. Another year is over. Year 7 has started, coming out of winter with 3 months of food supply left. Yeah, the greens basically saved us this time. Really, it was the harvest that saved us, nothing else. Without the harvest, we would have been out of food by now. And so that was really just on time. We're also at the housing limit now with the population. We're going to produce more greens here now on 3 fields. Here we're actually producing herbs this year, which is fine, so that we keep also the medicine in, right? Another one has grown up, so we have 4 laborers now, just on time for the hunter really, that we have finished. And up here is the hunting habitat now, the deer habitat. So yeah, Roderick, you're going to do the job here for us. We got 28 stone, so it's not insufficient, I would say. The next storage has been finished, very good. Can actually get the main road all the way over here now. For this area, this is important because here is going to be all the food building or food processing and stuff like that happening. So granary should also do, but the storage is also there to store food, right? But I think it might spoil faster in here, and the granary should actually make it better, right? Yeah, better protected against animals and mice. So it increases the durability of food. The granary is for grain, and the root cellar is then basically for fruits, vegetables. And it extends the shelf life by 30%. This is all very important then. Alright, this is the last construction. Yep, the trading docks. I think 2 builders should be fine for this though. Busy on the field. So this one's finished now. There's going to be quite a few harvests coming in this year. And how lovely, over here we have another herb field, fiber field, mushrooms. Another gatherer could work here potentially. And there's lots of forest here, so there might also be a forester then. And there's coal, look at that. There would be no need for processing coal then, or wood. But I think for now we are fine on this, yeah. My tool storage actually goes up. Oh, look at that, there's a dead body waiting at the fishery. Someone died. I hope due to old age and not because of an accident. So I also need someone working at the cemetery here. A grave digger. Margery. That's hopefully what you imagined, right, when you went to school. Becoming a grave digger and getting away the dead family members. And there's also Orm, right? He's a dangerous person, bit of crazy one. They call him the shitting log stalker. And there we have the 3rd harvest coming in. 6 months of food supply, that's great. I wonder what we can do with this lake here. I think nothing. It has no fishing storage. So it's just there for decoration. Beauty. And the docks are coming along. The biggest building so far. There it is. Now people can finally come to us. Orm is doing the job here. And we can now transfer resources to other villages then. Make the storage available to villagers. and transfer in and out for money, of course. So we need to have a certain trade value that we use here to get things in and out. I wouldn't even know what we should get in right now, because we have everything that we need. I could actually get a few eggs in. Or bows. Let's try to get some bows in. Right. That's that. And we have 129 hide codes. So we could actually transfer that out. Right. The hide codes. So right now, I don't know how this exactly works. We're now exporting hide codes, right? If there's more than 16, so let's actually make it 50. So we ensured if there's less than this number of stacks in the village storage, the resource remains for the village use and is not moved here. So this we also need to get, this one here we need to get to 50 actually, right? So that we have a minimum of that. We could also do the same thing for shoes, by the way, because we have lots of them. Add them, and let's make sure that there's a minimum of 50 in stock at all times, and the rest can actually be then transferred. And I guess here with the target that we have, setting it to 10 means that if it's 0, that we're actually importing this if we have gold. There's no other button here for me to use, right? So I guess this is how it should work then. Let's just see what this Orm guy is able to do here. We, by the way, have no constructions going right now, so this might be the perfect time to, yeah, expand my road network a bit. Alright, so here the main road that goes to the docks. Also this main road here that goes to the fields. And we could also connect now also my miner here with a road, speeding him up. And this road here. And also these houses should get a road around them. I'm very happy about my food supply. We pushed it up to 11 months again with all the harvests coming in. In that case, yeah, we can also open up some constructions again. Another house here. And then probably also just here by the school. Would also like to work on some more decoration. In that case, on this road there, right? So there is a road here that we have. And we do have these smaller thingies as well. Here along the school, wait a second. Small park? No, that's too small. But here, just by the school. Oh, that's only 5 stone. This all increases land value then as well. And yeah, the first grave. That was Isabella died at 58 of all 55 of old age. Alright, that is pretty young. But of course, in medieval times, that was pretty old, I guess. That also means that we're going to lose a lot of people soon, right? A generational gap that we have then, with so many old people, the founders of this village, dying off. I think this will happen pretty soon. I would actually like to build another farm, crop farm. And I might actually make this one here and another one for some fiber production as well that we're going to need. So I'm going to switch the cycle here now from greens then also to fiber plant, because we're not getting enough fiber plant in from the gatherers. And that leads to a lack of clothes that we need, right? Fiber, only 2 in stock right now. And wool we don't have yet at all. I would also be curious if we actually trade here something now. For immigrants, do we have the housing? We cannot see this. I mean, that must be the housing, right? Otherwise they wouldn't join. 4 more people, that's actually pretty good. So we have 8 laborers right now. We can speed up construction with that. We have 4 builders now. Foresters is fine, right? Yes, firewood is also fine. We also have only one more requirement for the town center, and that is the minimum population of 100. So we're at 67. Alright, there is a trader. Arrived. Oh, I can see. Oh, okay. So when the trader arrives, we can trade. Up to this point, it's then what we have in the inventory here, right? So if I click on him, we have now the hide code, so we can sell up to 20. That would give me 119 coin that we have. Very good. And wasn't there something else that we had? This is not something that we have in stock right now. He would have chicken. Look at that. And if I'm not mistaken, we unlock the livestock farm once we have chicken. So let's go ahead and get us the chicken in. They're not that expensive either. There you go. This is pretty powerful. And with that, we have it. Livestock farming. Very good. Holy cow, that's a huge one. Oh yeah. Okay. And yeah, let's have it here, of course, where we have then also my compost yard. Makes sense to me to have then also the first farm. It's going to take some time. Anything else you have? Any weapons? No, nothing else that you would have. So this is how it works. We have still plenty of gold left. So I'm going to make sure that we sell more again. So Orm is already transferring more resources over for the next trade then. Quite a few laborers we have. Let's assign up to... only 5 is the maximum right now. 5 builders. Lots of constructions we have. So the queue is full again for our village. I'm actually going to put priority for the livestock farm to number 1. This will lead to then eggs most likely coming in, right? And that should further increase my food variety bonus then. Another problem that I can see now is the possibility of a raid within a year has increased to 96%. Alright. We don't have any militia, archer or defense towers at the moment. So let's start with that. Over here, a bit hidden, are the barracks and the archery range. That's 2 things we definitely will need to get cracking. We have swords, so we can definitely go ahead with that. We also will need a weaponsmith, of course, that produces then the bows and the swords. So that's the first one. And yeah, let's have this one right here by my other smithies, right? So some over here. There you go. Then we start with that. And then I will need, of course, the archer range and the barracks. And this is something we could have then down here, right? So let's have the barracks and the archery range. Holy show, that is all very expensive. We don't have any rocks anymore. So the laborers are also going to chop down anything they see. And there's a lot here. We do have the miner. I'm also going to assign a 3rd person to that. And we need defense towers. There it is. I would like to have them probably close to the storage area. It makes sense, right? So let's have the first one here, just by the smeltery. Let's hope that we will need to get rid of the tree, unfortunately. And let's have another one here by that storage area. Okay, the next fields are ready. The fields, just one for now. So we can once again have the greens here. And then also fiber plants, switching this between them. Still 6 laborers left, that's great. Oh, lots of firewood we could sell. Let's do this. It's probably not worth anything. It's worthless. Yeah, firewood is worthless in comparison to the others. But the volume is high. But still, that's not a lot of money. So let's not do it. Another trader. Shoes he would purchase. And that's it. He doesn't have any weapons or so. He would have some coal. We're rather low on that, so let's purchase us some coal. It's not that expensive. Alright. Also something happened that we unlock cards. Cheese. Increase the growth rate of greens on the fields. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, we need to... Oh, it's for one field only. So let's go ahead and select this one. And confirm it for this field here, where we have the greens going. The livestock farm has been finished. So here we can now assign the chicken. All of them. Up to 10 we can have. I wonder if they reproduce. So once they reach the age of 10, they're getting slaughtered for meat. Until then they produce eggs for us. And... okay. They consume also grain now. So we need to work on grain production, obviously. I mean, should have been logical for me. And yet I forgot about it. Let's switch this one here to grain. And have no other production here other than grain on this field. There it is at least. That we not lose them again. Wooden defense tower is the next in line. There it is. So my idea here is that we are building it where we have the storage area, of course, so that we protect this. Because I think they might be rushing for the storage area, the raiders. At least that's how it is, for example, in Farthest Frontier. Or in Banished. So in that case, let's start with that. And then perhaps the town hall as well. 74 people. 11 months of food supply. That's great. Isabel died of old age. And also another fire here. The charcoal kiln. Very close to the well though, so this should be fine. Raiders have been spotted. A total force of 9 units. They demand the following resources in exchange for sparing the village. Should you refuse, they will assault and pillage. They demand all my gold. They demand firewood and they demand some iron. I'm not ready for this, right? We don't have any soldiers yet. So I'm going to, this time around, give in. They're going to get those resources. We're out of gold again, but that's okay, right? And yeah, with that, they're not attacking us for now. For the next raid, I want to be, of course, prepared then. But we don't have any soldiers yet, so it wouldn't make sense to me to actually try and attack them. By the way, we have already 9 chicken. Within a year, they grew from 4 to 9. Okay, this trader actually wants a lot of shoes, so we can sell them. So we have some gold again, and then also the hide coats. Arrows we don't need. No, we don't need any of the other things that he actually has. Okay, the next field is ready. I might also change this to grain now, and then fiber. So this is a field that is not producing any food at all. Yeah, we have lots of greens. And eggs are coming in now. Very good. Food variety is 86% with that. We have a bit of a stone problem. We have 11 ore, iron ore in. Perhaps we should focus on stone only for a short time. With all my miners, we have 4 of them actually working right now. Can I get up to 5? Yeah, we have the numbers. Let's speed it up a bit more so that we get more stone in. Of course, the laborers are also doing this, but it's not enough. Next tower is coming along. Very good. Here we can now assign down archers to this area once we have them ready. For this, we still need that weapon workshop. And there it's coming. It's a huge building. And nope, I don't want to produce swords here. So we're going to say set the global storage for 50. We have 100 swords in, right? So we have way too much. So first I want to have bows that you focus on, please. And there is also arrows then here, of course, that we want to have. We already have more arrows. So should be only at bows right now. Okay, so this is the main goal now, of course. Getting those two, the barracks and the archery range up. And with that, we can then start protecting ourselves here for the next raid, because it'll come. Another trader. Yeah, the shoes again. Making some coin. And nothing else. We could actually purchase some grain here. Just a bit. Can't be that expensive, right? So that the chickens have some grain. And that's about it. We can process everything else then ourselves once the time is right. We also have the smokehouse now, a new building for food processing, and processes meat and fish to extend its life with smoked fish and meat. Yeah, probably requires charcoal. Doesn't say that yet, but pretty sure. And of course, it also lowers the land value quite a bit. My temptation is to have it here by the food industry, but since we already have quite a lot of pollution going on here, I think it makes sense to have the smokehouse somewhere here. Just behind my blacksmith, probably. There it is. Right. And the next grave. Another Isabella. She is actually a bit older, 63 when she died. Doesn't matter because there's so many babies and kids that we're growing rather quickly right now. And the next house is coming up as our city grows. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you do, we continue onwards in the next episode with Settlement Rising. Definitely a very polished experience so far. Stay tuned.